outside?
No, I'll just come hang out.
Coffee vlog. Numero 7 or 8?
8.
I think it's 8. Yeah. Welcome back. So we've had a big couple weeks. It's been a little while since we've done one of these. The last one we did was at MOTAT. Yeah. And what an inspirational trip that was. We really took that away and did a lot of deep thinking on what we wanted to bring to the table, I guess, at the end of this. And all of us kind of came up with this idea of creating a physical story memory box, bank, if you will. And I think that there's a lot of different ways we can go with this. Oh yeah, before we continue, Nick's not going to talk today because he's feeling a little bit under the weather. He's going to just give us hand signals. I don't even think you'd be able to hear him if he did talk.
Yeah, I'm still talking, don't worry.
Yeah, Tim's still going to talk.
I seem sick as well because I've talked as little as Nick.
Yeah, Tim's not sick yet, but he might be soon.
Sick of Nick.
Anyways, so we took this idea and we went away from it with the intentions of trying to create something that someone would feel enticed to interact with. And I think that idea really came from our visit to MOTAT, where we saw lots of kids and adults interacting with these old arcade games and different exhibits with lots of flashing lights and stuff like that. So we kind of wanted to bring that into our own idea and create something that we could put somewhere and have people question, like, what is that? That's real cool. Like, I'm interested. I'm intrigued immediately, you know?
Yeah, I guess it's something that we want people to use without them knowing fully what it is. Like, we want them to explore what our machine does, and we want them to try figure it out. And I guess that's the whole thing. Like, when we went to MOTAT and we saw people at the exhibits, like Drake said, people were really interested in the flashy ones, and the ones that made you interact. And I guess that's like something we've always wanted to bring into this project, but something we haven't really known how, and I think this is a great way to do that.
Yeah, I reckon that if we didn't go to MOTAT, we would probably not have had this idea. And I think that another point to bring up is that a lot of these exhibits at MOTAT were kind of like, people just go up to them and know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, they maybe not use them exactly correctly right away, but it was kind of an unspoken thing. And then after I was finished interacting, or I was totally intrigued with an exhibit, then I'd read like how it was supposed to be interacted with, or what the meaning is behind it. So the design language there was real plain, I guess. You know what I mean? Straightforward. So with ours, what we have envisioned is a box similar to like a small ATM shape, with a screen on top and then a keyboard attached. So this is our skeleton right now. We went away and we decided something that was quite easy, simple. None of us are really intense builders, so it was kind of a touch and go scenario.
It works.
But it works the wrong way.
And so we have the screen. That's going to be the sort of view that the users would get when they look at it.
And then there may be a keyboard right off this side here. And people just go up. It's also, we've just sorted a box for this as well. So we're getting a brushed silver box that's going to go around. That's going to look beautiful. Probably going to put wheels on the bottom as well, so it's easier to get around.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the user will end up inputting their story. It doesn't really matter which way it goes. They'll input their story along with their age, their name, and maybe their sex. I don't know if we've decided on that yet or not. And then I guess what we're trying to work out right now is how we're going to display their stories, or what we're going to do with them. So there's a few different options that we're kind of exploring at the moment. One is sort of a moderated option where it saves all the text files to a Dropbox, and then we look at the stories and then either post them somewhere or display them on a Twitter feed or something. Another option would be, and this is if the coding permits, Nick and Tim are working really hard on this code. Mainly Nick.
It's actually all Nick.
to get this thing off the ground, because it's quite a feat to have these stories and texts saved. And I know Nick's working in strings and processing, which isn't the easiest thing to do, but
It
he's
sucks.
a genius,
Yeah.
so he's sorting it out.
We also got a Raspberry Pi that we'll be using. That's going to be the brain of the whole machine. And we got that because Raspberry Pi can now support processing.
And it has an HDMI
Bam.
in,
HDMI.
so it's straight to the screen. But anyways, another thing, I think what we and maybe I'm speaking for the whole group here, but I think what we really want is for all the stories to be fed onto the screen real time. And I think that's the most honest way of doing it. It's just if we can get the code in the small amount of time that we've got working so that it does that. It's definitely not an easy task, and Nick has been spearheading that, and I'm sure had a few late nights working tirelessly on that, so we really appreciate that, because Tim's good at coding, but Tim's
I'm not that good.
preoccupied with other stuff, and I'm just flat out not good at coding, so I'm kind of really relying on these two. Yeah, anyways, I'm getting the signal from Nick that we're running out of time, so we'll wrap this up. That's coffee vlog number 8. I hope it's 8.
7 or 8.
7 or 8. We're really bad at remembering which
We've
one.
done
it
a
is.
lot of damn vlogs, you know.
Yeah. 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out until this is supposed to be finished, and then 4 weeks until we're displaying it to the public. So yeah, getting there.
Kill me now.
See you guys.
Bye.